Hey, come make these rings with me and let's have fun.
You guys, these rings have been so popular. When I did a ring for a gal recently, a lot of people reached out to me about this ring. They wanted to know about it. They loved it. They loved the style. They loved the way it looked, the simplicity of it. The turquoise just speaks all to itself. It doesn't need a whole lot of anything. And so I decided I would create a batch of these really fast. Mother's Day is coming up, and man, moms are amazing. I'm a mom. I miss my mom. Often I feel like for Mother's Day, for me, it's like, don't give me cut flowers. Flowers die. And in our house, it's one of those things where when it's your birthday, it's your special day, you get what you want, not what everybody else thinks you want, not whatever. So we're very open and we talk about what somebody wants for a birthday or a holiday because it's about them, right? And so, Frank, your moms want jewelry. Give them jewelry. I love doing these big chunky turquoise rings. I appreciate you being here. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, send me a comment, interact with me. This is fun. I'm really trying to grow this space and I love it. If you are somehow involved in the lapidary world, the silversmithing world, reach out to me. Let's do some collaborations. Let's talk. Let's create a space where we can all learn from each other, grow in this space, really make a really cool community. That's my goal here. It's not just about making jewelry and selling jewelry and what that is. It's about community. It's about spaces where we all belong, where we feel heard, where we can work with each other, build each other up, lift each other up, grow with each other. I know when I started in this journey, not a lot of people would answer my questions. I would reach out to lapidary artists and ask them questions about how they did this and how they did that. And I had a couple people tell me, why would I share that information with you? I've worked 40 years at what this is and it took me a long time. And I don't want to do that. I've tried to be different than that for other people. When other silversmiths who are starting reached out, I love to share what knowledge I have and that I've gained to be able to help them grow in their own craft or whatever it is. And because we do all sides, you know, I started with cutting stones. That's where I started. And there have been some amazing people. I have some friends who are way better silversmiths than me, who have helped me learn things that I'm totally behind that. Work smarter, not harder. Oftentimes though, because I've mostly taught myself, I work harder, not smarter. And so there have been some people who have helped me learn some things and that have just helped me progress much more quickly. And I appreciate that so much. And so these rings that I'm doing, I'm going to do a Mother's Day live on Thursday this week, the Thursday before Mother's Day, so a little bit over a week, so that these have time to ship out. I also am going to have a few other things that are going to be on my live. Sign up for notifications. My lives, I want them to be fun. I want to do collaborative lives where I can work with other people and we can do fun things. I sure miss the community aspect. We used to do live sales on Instagram with stones and stuff, and we had such a fun community. We left that for reasons I won't talk about here, but I miss that. It is so fun to interact with other like-minded people. And I think that it really can change perspective. It can change the way we view the world when we work together. And I love that. These rings were, again, a lot of fun. I wish they went, man, as fast as they do when they're in my videos here. I try to capture the essence of what I'm doing in this. They're, again, so much to every process. So if you're a beginner or you have questions, you want to know why I do something the way I do, ask me, reach out. It's all about sharing our knowledge and our love for what we do, right? This is me, of course, pressing the bezel around the stone and trying to get that even even bezel. When I'm working with other stones that other people have cut, it's a little bit different because I am really picky about making sure that the girdle, which is that flat side all the way around the stone, is even, so that when you set it, you don't have to change the bezel wire a lot to match what that is. I do use dental floss down inside just in case the stone sticks. The dental floss helps you be able to pick it up out of there in case you need to make some adjustments, and that's okay. And this is a bezel pusher. If you don't know, that's what this is, that really makes the silver hug around that stone to keep your setting tight and in place so that the stone's not popping out. It's interesting when I'm doing a repair on an old vintage ring, under turquoise and varisite soft stones, they used to use sawdust to cushion the stone. And when people wear that in water or doing dishes, whatever it is that they're doing, or just over time, that sawdust expands and contracts and gets wet and dry, and it gets so gross under there. It is just crazy. Now I don't know what everybody does. I use JB Weld to back my stones because it creates that cushion, it creates that flat surface, so that setting becomes a little bit more perfected. You can see that I use a lot of different things when I'm doing my jewelry setting, my stone setting, just because that some stones need a little bit of this or a little bit of that. These are acrylic bezel pushers, and for a really soft stone, these are great. They don't mar the stone much. Sometimes you slip, no matter what. Sometimes you have a slip and it can really screw up your stone. And so I try to avoid that by using different things. I use a toothbrush. I use lots of different things, moving things around just to kind of get the perfect leverage on stuff. But man, these turned out pretty. I hope that you will join me for my live on Thursday, and make it so that we can spend some time together. Have a great day, you guys.